Welcome back to Trading IQ, where we will learn the unlimited nature of the stock market. In today's video, as part of the playlist of my trades, I'm going to share about the recent adjustment that I did to my portfolio. So in this playlist of my trades, what I'm sharing is my trade execution on at what level I'm buying stocks. So I have my exposures on the banking sectors, the auto sectors, chemical sectors. So I have done all those videos and I've shared what level I bought them and what are my backup plans. So because of the recent development in the stock market, last week was sort of horrible. Not this week, the last week, the week of December 20th, because of the sudden coronavirus news. There were some developments in the stock market, and I went out to a vacation, and I had no internet connection. And once I get back and I checked my portfolio, I saw a totally different world. The world I left before I went to my vacation, and when I got my network back, I saw that what was going on in this world. It seemed like the world has fallen apart. But anyhow, that's part of life. Uncertainty is part of life, and it is ever present in our daily life. So I'm okay with that. I had no problem, but I had to readjust my portfolio because of some developments that I'm going to share. So in this playlist of my trades, I'll not only share my trade execution in terms of the level that I'm buying, but I'm going to share the journey on each of the stocks. So I have stocks such as Axis Bank, Punjab National Bank, Amara Raja Battery, Asahi Glass. I had Asahi Glass, so I had to cut it off because of the stage analysis that I'm going to share in today's video. So I would request you to please watch till the end, and if you're liking my approach, if you're liking my video, I would request you to please subscribe to my channel. In this channel at Trading IQ, I'm sharing my journey in the stock market. I'm going to share my portfolio, my trade execution, not only at the level I'm buying, but how am I dealing with it periodically, right? Because of these uncertainties are, it will come here and there. So you just have to be calm and act according to your plan, which is my plan is my stage analysis that I incorporated from Weinstein's method of stage analysis. So without further ado, let's jump into my screen and let me show you what I did to my portfolio and what were the readjustment that I did, and what were my reasons behind it. So I'm going to start with happy hunting. So this is RCF. So I bought RCF at around 93, and I have shared my views on it. You can check it on my playlist of my trades, which is this is one of the stocks from the fertilizer industry, like a chemical industry. So chemical fertilizer both. So I have shared my reasons why I bought it. So I bought it at around 93, around here, when it was sort of coming back to this level, because it has this huge breakout. So you see the volume analysis, this breakout was significant because it was sort of hovering around this trading range. This was the trading range, right? Now it broke out of this level with significant volume. The volume you see is 140 million, which it never saw in its history. So just look at the volume till here. Don't look at the recent developments, because I just wanted to kind of give you a re-analysis of why I bought it at this level at 93. So it was sort of coming back to that level and I bought it, right? Once it broke out of that level, it was coming back to that level, hovering around 30 weeks moving average, and I got my share around 93. Now it went up to, it was doing fabulously well, 144, and my plan is to kind of keep it, because the volume, as per the volume analysis, here it had a very huge breakout around this level, and it was hovering around this level, and then again it had this breakout, and then it is hovering above that level. It went up to 140 So 150 was his all-time high. This is his all-time high, 150. Now based on the volume analysis, I'm bullish on this stock. So now because of the coronavirus news and other bullshit news, like the world had fallen apart, it went down 22%. And here again, it had created another level, as you can see. So these are the levels, and you have to identify each levels as it progresses and as it unfolds new patterns, right? So you have to identify the new patterns as soon as it kind of created, right? So now here it again had this level which is 108, I don't know, 110, right? 110 is the psychological number, and it broke out of that level again with some significant volume, 107. So you see the volume has picked up quite a lot. So previously the average volume was 5 million, 2 million, 3 million, 10 million, 17 million, and now suddenly out of nowhere you're seeing volumes such as 110, 112, 140, 17, right? These are some good improvement of volume. That means there are some activity, there are some strong hands are coming into the market and they are staying because these levels are protected. When it broke out of this level here, it has protected. I mean, all along it has been protected. Again, this level has been protected as well, and now once it broke out of this level and because of the news it came down, I fortunately got a chance to double in my position around there, and of course this week it was fabulous, right? 25%, and I'm very bullish on this stock. So again, I have executed, I have doubled down around 110 level, 111 to be precise, and I'm doing fabulously well on this stock. Now let's look at another stock in which I had incurred loss, and I'm absolutely fine with it because it is part of my plan. So Asahi Glass, I was bullish because once it broke out of I bought it. Let me just remove all of that. So I bought Asahi Glass once it broke out of this all-time high with this significant volume, which is 6 million, because this is a small cap fund, small cap stock. So I bought it around this breakout once it came down to this level, and I was doing okay until it broke out of this 30-week moving average. So I was waiting, my stop loss was around 521, around this level. Not 520, 530. So once it broke out of that 30-week moving average around this week, I promptly put my GTT order as in stop loss around 530, 535. Like I use my GTT order very precisely, so I don't use only one order, because sometimes what happens, if there is a huge gap down opening, then I might not be able to execute those orders using the GTT, and that exactly what happened, and I had to incur more loss. Which again I'm fine with, because see, you cannot have regrets in the stock market. If once you have regrets, then you are effed up, because then you will do more mistakes if you have regrets on certain outcomes. So you have to just accept what is, right, the present moment. So anyhow, this week I was out. I had no internet connection. I had and my GTT order did not fill up because it was sort of a huge gap down opening or something like that. Again, I did not bother. Once I came back, I sold my position around this week, because you see, this is now starting stage 4. This breakdown of this 30-week moving average was fine because it was still above that sort of support level. Now once it breached that support level with 12%, like you see the way it broke down, 12%. That's why, as per the stage analysis, I see this as stage 4, and I no longer am bullish on this stock. So I just cut out my position from this stock, and I don't mind if it goes up from here, because this is part of my plan. If a stock is entering from stage 3 to stage 4, I should not be on that stock. That's my plan. So I've executed it, and I'm absolutely fine with it, and I've incurred about 15% loss on this particular stock, and again I'm fine with it. Now let me share another stock which I'm absolutely looking at it very closely, which is Amara Raja Batteries. So I did one video on at what level I bought Amara Raja Battery. So I bought it around this breakout. this breakout. I bought it around sort of 640 range. So I was late, but I bought it around 640. Now, as I had mentioned in that video that I would wait for it to kind of come down to that breakout level. So I bought it some around 600 level, and then so I see this analysis. Let me just have this analysis done very closely. So you see this was this range 578 to 551, sort of a support level around here, which it broke down because of the COVID-19 pandemic when it broke out around 2020. And now it was sort of hovering around here, and then it broke down, and then it tried breaking out of it, and it broke out of it with significant volume. You see the volume analysis, it had never seen such volume for a very long time. The volume of 17 million, right? It had never seen. It is again, I think, a small cap company, so it had never seen such volume in the past. Now it is a significant volume, so that means some activities are going on. So the breakout level would be around here, 551. But I was late to my initial when I executed my trade, so I bought it at 640. So I'm okay to kind of average it down because it is still above. It is still in stage 2, because after this breakout it is sort of coming down to the breakout level, which I'm fine with, and I doubled down my position at around 600, and then around 568 because it went down to 548. Last week it went down to 548. So I'm looking at it very closely, and I would dump it, and I'm okay to take loss. It's a speculated loss that I would be okay to take, which is around this level, 519. So if it goes below that level, 519, and break past of this 30-week moving average, then I would cut out my position from Amara Raja Battery. But I'm bullish unless it is above this level. And you see the last day it went up 3%, and I think it is as per the probability, it is doing exactly as according to the plan, according to the Weinstein plan, which is when there is a huge breakout, a significant breakout such as with this volume, there has to be a retrace back to that level. And then we had some news globally like coronavirus and flights being cancelled and whatnot, like world had fallen apart. So it is okay for these stocks to kind of react, and sometimes you have to do some readjustment without getting any emotions involved. Like you are not stuck to it. I'm not stuck to this stock. Though I'm bullish on this stock, if I see it is bearish, I will cut down like easily, right? I won't mind. I'm definitely bullish on Amara Raja Battery, but and I doubled my position, so I betted higher. I had initiated 50% execution on when I bought it at 640, and the rest of the 50% at 600, and then I added more around 570, and my stop loss is below 590. So it is a pretty tight stop loss at the moment, and as you can see here, this is the relative strength. The relative strength here is again, it is on the higher side. It is sort of moving up. You see the projection here, it is moving up. That means it is sort of trying to overpower the market, Nifty 50. And when I show you Asahi Glass and why I dumped it, because of this reason, it broke out of that level, and it is not anymore outperforming, it is underperforming Nifty 50. So I just did what? I dumped Asahi Glass, and I'm still with all other stocks, and I doubled down on Amara Raja Battery, and that's how I think. I mean, I'm doing great, because if it was like a year back or 2 years back, I would have sold all the shares and took some little profits, and I'm still in profits. I'm in very good profits with all my portfolio, because RBL Bank recently bought it, and it is doing according to the plan. You see, again, because of the news, it went down 8%, so I did nothing because my stop loss was around 130. I've showed you in that video. So I'm absolutely okay with it, because these back and forth would happen, and it is part of the stock market. You just have to live with it, and without any emotion. If you are attached to the stock, you want this to work, you have certain expectation on the stock, then you're left. right? So again, you just have to have a plan and just go with the flow according to your plan. If you see that it is a sell, just go ahead and sell it. If you see it's a buy, just go ahead and buy it without any second thought. I hope you are liking my approach and you're liking my video. If you do, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll keep coming back with more videos. And I'm also working on Mark Douglas's trading psychology, so my next video would be on that. So please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you on my next video. Thank you and have a great day. Bye.